What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Come around, thank you. Oh my God. Coco, I know you got a busy schedule.
Hey, beautiful.
God.
Hey, how are you? How you doing, gorgeous? You good?
How are you?
It is amazing. I every time I see, we just talked to Ronnie, every time I see people who I grew up with in comedy do what they're doing right now and the amazing things that you guys are doing. I remember booking Coco to come to South Jersey.
Mm-hmm. And one of the first cats to book me when I first started is Michael Shawn.
Wow. And she came and did her damn thing. And it was like, I don't even know, it was a few $100s and I was making a few $100s and she was like, well,
because I remember them drives for $100.
No, I remember those. I remember $50 and being like, I was killing the game in my Honda Accord. No disrespect to Honda Accords. I love Honda Accords. Okay, so all right. What are we doing? What are we doing right now before I get into the questions? What are we doing right now? Because you've been doing a lot. What are we doing right now? You said you're filming and doing a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I just wrapped season 4 of 911 on Fox. We just wrapped Black Mafia Family on Stars with 50 Cent. The Neighborhood with Cedric. That episode comes out in a couple of weeks. And season 2 comes out on Netflix, I think this summer as well. And I'm about to go shoot another movie in New Jersey next week called Sisters with director Jamar Hill. Oh, you're going to film in Jersey? Mm-hmm. I'll be in Jersey next week shooting, yeah. So, Coco, you're single. I'm single as a mofo. Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard dating out here.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you, it's a curse and a blessing. I asked God for discernment, and he gave me this third eye that I can smell bull crap coming a mile away. So a lot of times, these poor brothers don't make it past the second phone call. Don't make it past the second phone call. Because the bull crap is already there. So all the ladies out there, so Coco is a successful woman. Now listen, let's keep it 100 real quick. There are a lot of women be like, yo, I'm an independent, successful. No, you're not. Some of y'all not. Some of y'all not. You'll never say I don't want a man. I don't need a man. Yeah, I'm just letting you never gonna hear them words come out of my mouth. But Coco is the epitome of I am successful. I need you to reach my standards. And we should all have standards. What is the first thing that a man can do that you go like, I'm not playing with you? Like, what's the consistency? You said what? Inconsistency. Don't come full throttle for all of 2 days and fall off the face of the earth for a week and think you still have a spot. How fast do you think, or how slow do you think you should take it with sex? I'm grown. If I find you attractive and I want to sleep with you, hey, and what becomes of that? I ain't one of them girls talk about, but I gave you my body. I ain't that shit. No. I'll be the one that hurts your ego. And you become me talking about, but I gave you my body. So I don't put sex as a stipulation. Because I'm bigger on integrity and character, a man being a man of his word, a man being the kind of man I can see raising my son. Like, sex to me? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want no garbage sex. I mean, that could definitely be a if your sex is horrible, I'm going to have a come to Jesus moment like, well, Lord, he's a good man. I don't put so much weight on sex. I don't. Well, why you call it garbage? Like, garbage sex, and they know it. They out here giving out this beautiful penis and think we're supposed to be grateful for it. Coco, I'm giving it all I got. Don't get me wrong. If you putting in the effort, and I'm like, okay, and it just got good to you, and you cross the finish line real early, I'm gonna give you another shot. But if you're talking hella trash and you come in with some Vienna sausage, I'm gonna be like, bro. Coco, I didn't know you were gonna smell that good. I didn't know you were gonna smell that good. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt the first go round, but that second go round, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna need you to focus. No, and I'm glad you said that, Coco. That means you're a grown ass woman. I'm glad you understand that because like you got to give us like.
because if we really been lusting over you, like we really been lusting, like I done seen you on TV and then I meet, like I know you differently, but I'm saying from the civilian, but you like, yo, I finally get to, like, once you pop the bra off, like dudes is like, oh Jesus, I can't believe I can't believe this is happening.
I will tell you, my real talk. This is when I knew I was famous. I had a dude in the middle of sex say, "I can't believe I'm doing this with Coca Brown." Wow.
Wow.
If mine could have went down, that's when it would happen.
Then the funniest thing is, do you see how women
and what he was thinking came out his mouth, and I was like, "Bro, really?"
But the funny thing is, do you see how men and women are different? Like we really are different. Sometimes we can't understand. Like if I was having sex with somebody and they said, "I can't believe I'm having sex with Michael Shawn," I would have got harder. I'm like, oh my!
A cape would have came out your neck. I get it. You know.
I'd be like, you know what?
You don't even Thanos glove. I get it.
Give me the last rock. Give me the last rock, girl. Give me the last.
Me, on the other hand, was like, wait. It's like, because now it's like for me, I don't really out here frivolous. I'm not out here doing that. I'm not gonna say I'm celibate, because celibate means I'm constantly not having sex for a purpose. Right. I'm just not having sex right now because I'm focused on some inner work and I'm working with me. Okay, so that's why I'm not having sex right now. But also, too, I just don't want to give another dude the opportunity to see me in a movie and go, I hit that. I just don't. I've given enough charity work out.
Guys are the worst.
LLC. I closed the nonprofit.
Coco, I think, and I've said this in shows earlier. I think, and I said this, guys who do that. Guys who see a woman with another man and they happen, but I hit that. You are the lamest ever. You're the lamest ever to literally be like, you really on some Coco's in the movie. I hit that. Do you know how lame you sound right? No, you didn't hit that. She hit you. You didn't hit that. Right. She hit you and she moved on, and your ass is watching her movie. You're watching the movie or the TV show that she's on. Like, that is the lamest thing ever. Okay, because I know you don't have a lot of time. Do you like, I'm going to tell you what I think. No, I'm not going to tell you. Okay. Are you affectionate?
I'm very affectionate. Yeah.
Are you a kisser? Do you like to kiss?
I love to kiss.
See, I thought that. What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra. Okay. What is something that hurts your feelings that people would know that hurts your feelings?
Rudeness. When people are just unnecessarily rude. And
really?
That hurts me. When I see like just simple stuff, like just the other day I was on the plane and this dude literally watched this little old lady struggle with her suitcase. And I'm like, Negro, you can't help her. So I got up and helped her, and I gave him the dirtiest look, like, really, Negro? Like, this little old lady is struggling, and you standing here like you frustrated because you can't get to your damn seat. So rudeness and just unnecessary displays of no compassion really pisses me off.
What was the last thing that put a big smile on your face?
My son.
That's beautiful. Okay.
This morning he woke up and came in the room and kissed me on my forehead and said, "Mommy, you rest. I'll get myself ready. I love you."
Wow.
Oh, wow. Go ahead. You almost cried.
I did.
You almost just cried right now.
Be an incredible man one day for a woman, but trust she gonna have to get through me.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Wow. Somebody put in the comments, Coco will be in Killeen this weekend. You were just in Killeen
last weekend, baby. You a week late.
Oh, did you book my show with them?
Huh?
Did you?
No, they know about you. I gave them all your information.
Thank you. No, that was last weekend. She's on, so I don't want.
I'm in Detroit. I'm in Detroit this weekend at Burt's Comedy Warehouse.
What if you had to say? What is the ultimate that you look for in a relationship? If you had to say, listen, you've done your thing in your career, and you still have things that you're gonna go up to. Yeah. But if you had to do somebody's gonna be your partner, what would be like let's say the top 2 or 3 things that you would need for them to have?
Character.
Yep.
You'd be a man of your word. Be a stand-up kind of guy that, you know, doesn't make me question your integrity every 10 minutes. And a man that understands that I'm just a girl that wants a boy to love her. That when I come home, this whole Coca Brown mess comes off. I'm just Farrah, and I just want to curl up on my man's chest and him rub my head and tell me everything gonna be okay, baby.
Damn, Coco, like, you know what? You've done so much, but I feel like you've gone through a lot.
Oh, child. Wait till this book drop.
Yeah, and I feel like, what was it? Is there one thing that somebody hurt you where you were like, you know what, from this point on, I'm launching off to do what I got to do? But what was that one hurt? Because I joke about my hurts. I joke about it, and I joke about my ex-wife and all that other stuff. But stuff was painful. Was there one person or one situation that you were like, God, this is really trying to break my whole heart down? My marriage. Yeah. How long were you married?
I was only married for 3 years, long enough to get my beautiful son. But to not only have the pain of a marriage ending, but to have such a betrayal in it. I don't know if you know, it's going to be in the book, but I found out 3 years and a baby into my marriage that my ex-husband was a bigamist. And he had a whole nother wife and kid in another state. And his whole family was lying for him because they was trying to come up off her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. And they sat at my wedding and watched my parents spend 50 grand on my dream wedding and knowing it was a lie.
Wait, they were at your wedding?
And they all knew. They all knew what he was doing. Yeah.
Wow.
So you talk about, you know, the pain and the humiliation and the embarrassment, because, you follow me on social media and I was happy and stupid and blind as hell. I had all kinds of pictures of my wedding and this man, and the whole time I'm being laughed at, like, I think it was the humiliation of knowing that all these people knew I was a damn fool but me.
But you know what's crazy about that is that then when you're lied to, you feel like that. But in reality, it never gets to the people who lie to a good person who should feel the humiliation that all they did was lie to somebody who trusted people. Like, they're the people who should be the ones that are put in that spotlight and are sitting there going like, how do y'all do this to somebody who's just a good person?
Yeah. All my friends, but I'm gonna tell you, I hate that we're using this word so loosely now because it's really real. But you're talking about a seriously narcissistic sociopath. Because he still ain't divorced, and he done been through 50-11 relationships because I see them. Because people keep telling me, girl, you see, on Facebook. I said, I don't follow him, but thank you for the information. So, that's got to be a sick individual that's still going through this process doing that. But at the same token, I'm just happy that he is allowing himself to be present in our son's life right now. I have forgiven myself. Forgiving him was the biggest. I think that's why I've lost over 70 pounds, because when I forgave him, 50 of it was him. So I'm glad. So it's like, I step aside, my son talks to him, his son knows they have their relationship. I'm over here living my best life. Honey, forgiveness is a powerful drug.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it is amazing. I'm going to ask you one more question. I'm going to let Jay Black ask you these questions real quick. Okay. I know we relate on everything like that.
No, you got 14 minutes.
Oh, we got 14 minutes. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. What is the one moment in your career where you were in a scene, a movie, a TV show where you were like, God, how did I get here?
God, it's been moments like that throughout my career. I think, being on tour with Mike Epps and standing in front of 15,000 people standing up, giving me a standing ovation. Nice. That was a moment. Being on set and Tyler Perry walking out and hugging me and saying he's a fan. And that's why he casted me. That was a moment. To have Oprah Winfrey come up behind me, at the Essence Women's Luncheon, put her arms around me and say, how's my coca?
Wow.
Like to get that star on the Hollywood Walk, on Tyler Perry Walk of Fame during his gala a couple of years ago. to see my name immortalized in stone, that my great grandkids can go see that great grandma actually did something. That was a moment. To be sitting on 911 and have Angela Bassett walk up to you, hug you, and say, thank you for what you bring to this show. Huh? Like, I can't narrow it down to one moment. It's been so
No, I love the fact that you're giving all the moments, because that's amazing.
Where I'm just like, how did I get here? To have Denzel Washington shake your hand and you go, hi, I'm Coca Brown. I'm a huge fan. He goes, oh, I know who you are. I'm a fan of yours. Huh?
That's
Yo.
You know, so it's been so many moments in my life, you know, to hug the great Cicely Tyson and have her, you know, tell me to keep rising, young woman. Keep rising, queen. Like, there's been so many moments in my life, like, that I'm just like standing there like, how did I get here? How did this happen? You know, so
that is so amazingly deep. And now the question that I have next is so inappropriate, because I'm like, that those are momentous.
Let me drink some out this purple cup. Okay.
No, drink, please drink. Oh my God, because I'm not allowed to drink alcohol. I just hope you have vodka in that.
This is just my son's Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
Oh my God, because Denzel, Angela Bassett, Oprah, and now this is gonna be the most dumb. So, are you a sex toy user?
Wow, what a shit! This was a bait and switch.
I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you, because I
never would have put those names in such
ever. I'm sure Oprah and Gail had a few sex toys. Okay, never mind. You didn't. I said it. Go ahead. Are you a sex toy user?
Yes.
Okay, which one is the toy? Because this is the thing I'm always upset about. Guys don't have guys don't have any type of sex toys that you can actually buy for a guy that you're not going to be embarrassed by. Like, you can't, like, women can actually talk to other women and be like, I got this, I got that, I got that. Y'all have sex toy parties. If Jay Black ever invited me to a guy sex toy party, we would never be friends. I'm like, Jay, I don't know what you're doing right now.
What's it called?
I'm like, what are you talking about, Jay?
What?
It's like, I can't. So, what is because the one toy I will admit that I think is amazing, and this is old school.
Okay.
I think that bullet is absolutely amazing. That little thing can create what it creates.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me, what is it? Because I've heard of a rabbit, a bullet. What is your sex toy of choice? Do you have it near you? Because you can show us.
No, because I do not need to immortalize me holding it in this camera. Somebody screenshotting it. Absolutely not. I'll make it an Oscar one day, and somebody will put that at me on screen with the Oscar, but they'll put the bill.
Thank you, God.
Never will I get involved. Now it's this thing that is a cock ring.
It's a cock ring?
Mm-hmm. It's a ring that a dude puts around his penis, and it has this little bullet on it. So while he's in, the thing on top is where
how much of those
places. And so
they sell them at CVS
really
now.
Orgasm, yeah.
You know how much
they sell them at CVS now.
Huh?
They sell them at CVS now.
They sell them at CVS?
Yes. Yeah. In the condom aisle.
So
yeah.
It's
did not even know that.
On how the guy moves.
Yeah.
But, you know, it can vibrate or it can thump. It can make different movements, but it's on him. So while he's doing his thing, it's doing its thing. And, you know, it usually hypes the dude up because it gives him a sensation. It gives her a sensation. It's mutual fun for everybody involved.
Coco, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but you just gave me butterflies in my stomach. Like, just now when you described, like, it really, like, it made me feel some type of way. Like, it could, like, how does it know whether, like, it depends on your movement, whether it thumps or it does, like, it depends on your movement, or do you press a button?
You can put it on one, like, the one I have. You can put it on one particular thing, whether it may vibrate or maybe like zzz, 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 or it can go, and then go boom, 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 boom. Or you can put it on one where it does all four and it just interchanges. So it's amazing. When I say it creates, he's gonna have to hold you down because I've been known to levitate when it hits.
So I just want to add.
No joke. It's no joke. It's.
So I just want to add.
Faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart.
No, I'm going. Somebody just put in the comments. Mike's going to the CVS after the show. I'm going to the CVS after the show. But my thing is, so let's just say. So do you have it with you? So you go like put this on, or does a man come?
Well, when I have a boo.
Right.
Whatever. Then we get together because, like I said, I don't bring shit to this house. My child. Well, can I say I'm sorry? But I don't bring no men to this house. My son doesn't know what mother does.
Right. Exactly.
So when I go on the road, I have certain cities that I have friends.
Right.
Okay, and I take it with me. And then
he just puts it on.
I don't interchange friends, so it's pretty much the same ones that's been for quite some time. So they know mother has it in the purse. They know.
But do you have a new one? You don't use the one that the other one, like you have a new one, right? Or do you have some type of special cleaning process?
I have one for each week. Yeah, okay.
For each city. She got one for each city.
Will you label them?
Y'all ain't no good thing out here looking like no big old hoe.
Wait.
I have 3 friends and 3 cities. Don't judge me.
Okay, just hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically, this is not what Coco practices.
No, because I have
no. I'm saying if I happened to walk into the room, but I don't own one of those, would you have a brand new one for me and be like, okay, because I guess you would be once you get used to the cock ring.
If you were new,
yeah,
I would go get one and be prepared. I feel like stay ready. So
you would get me one.
Yeah, like if you're like the new boo. And I know,
like
I said, I'm grown. I know when I'm and if and when I can give her out and be charitable. I know what I'm charitable. So it's like, I'm not one of them girls that's like, I can't believe we doing this. No, I knew we were going to do it. So it's like, you will never hear them words. I can't believe this is happening. No, I knew it was going to happen. So if like you my new boo and we've been kicking it and it's gotten to that point that, it's about to go down. No, I would go get one for you and I'd have it ready.
Oh, okay. Because I would feel like, because I know at a certain point, because you're used to that person having it on, so I'd be at a disadvantage if I didn't have the cock. If I just went regular penis, you'd be like, oh, that's just regular penis. Like,
I wouldn't spring it on you out the gate.
No, spring it on me. No, spring it on me because I'm insecure. Like, I don't want to. I can't fight the other one.
You don't want to tell a guy out the gate that I don't think you can satisfy me. It's more so when we get comfortable with each other, and I might say, "Daddy, can we try this?" And the problem is they be wanting to take it with them after we finish. I'm like, no, that's mine.
No, that's yours. That's yours. Your mama.
I'm like, you mama. No, my brother, you got to go get your own. We go back to using my tricks on another helper.
I know that's right.
All right. So after everything you've been through, Coco, you've been through the your career ups and downs. You've been through relationships ups and downs. Yes. There are some people who are like, I'm not getting married ever again. Like, I'm not effing with it ever again. Are you one of those people, or are you open that somebody could actually grab your pretty hand and be like, Coco, I want to be with you, and get down on one knee?
I'll tell anybody, I loved being married. I just didn't like who I was married to. Right. I am not the kind of chick that like dates multiple men. And, even though, I said I got 3 friends, 3 different cities, trust me, they may be 6 to 2 years apart that I see.
Yeah, they all got cock rings.
They do. They're married in their cocks. Okay. But I still believe in the institution of marriage. My parents have been married. It'll be 55 years this August.
Oh, God bless.
My brother and his wife are getting ready to celebrate, I think, 12. One of my best friends and her husband just celebrated 25. My grandparents are married for 62. Like, marriage can be beautiful if it's with someone who wants to be in it just as much as you. So it's like, for me, I'm not actively looking because I'll tell anybody I ain't got time to look for the man of my dreams because I'm too busy raising the man of my dreams. But
go ahead, Coco.
But if he is that man, my eyes will open. Discernment will let me know. I just ain't met him yet. But yeah, I'm a one man woman. I love to be married, coming home to the same man, cooking, cleaning, all that. I'm so traditional. People think I'm like, this hip, independent. I don't need a man. I'm so traditional. I love coming home and keeping house and taking care of my family and being mama and wifey. I love that shit.
So when you were out there in LA, what were the weirdest things you saw? Because I was out there for like 6 months, not as long as you were. There's some weirdo stuff that goes on in LA for real. Is there such? And if you don't want to expand on it, I get it.
Well, no, you know about the sex parties. You know, the lights out parties. Don't go unless you know, because them shits is real. You know,
right?
The swinging. Everybody know that. I mean, keep in mind that you can ask, but you probably won't get a truthful answer. But pretty much everybody out there switch it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like. You'll meet a dude that been with a dude you used to be with. Like most of the chicks out there are bisexual and very open because they know that to compete out there, you have to be. To say I'm a one-man woman and you got to be with me only in LA, child, please. But I mean, that's everywhere. It's not just LA. I mean, I live in Atlanta now, honey, and that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, that was Atlanta was the reality check for me. I don't know what that mall was.
Oh, I've been going on a Saturday.
Oh Jesus! I had somebody who's working with me in the radio station. She's a female. We weren't together, right? Yeah. And I realized when I was going up the escalator, and she was next to me, and the dude was going down the escalator. He made eye contact with me on purpose.
Yeah.
And I said, "This is a different." And I held her hand. And we weren't even.
I ran out that joint. I told him when I lived in Buckhead. I told him do not go to Lennox on Saturday, but yeah, because he listened to me. So he goes because he claimed he had to get something, and he had my son. Because I was down there filming with Tyler, and I had to go on the road tell some jokes real quick. So he goes putting my baby son in a stroller, his nephew, and goes to Lennox on a Saturday. He calls me up like, sis. Why these dudes talking about do I need a daddy for my child and they trying to holler? I'm getting the hell out of that. I told you not to go.
And they be shooting out there now.
Huh?
I said they be shooting at Lennox Mall now.
Oh, see, and that's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's such a Buckhead used to be like the black, the Atlanta version of Beverly Hills.
Mm-hmm.
And now, honey, you don't want to be caught in Buckhead at night coming out of Lennox. No,
but Mike,
I just want to tell you, I'm more comfortable with them shooting than them making eye contact with me.
They're bold here, honey. I mean, I had a lesbian tell my ex-husband, "I'm gonna take your bitch." So they bold.
That's not nice. Okay, Jay Black.
No, I like how she said I was taping with Tyler. For those who don't know, she's talking about Tyler Perry, the Tyler Perry. It was
Okay, Jay Black. Who you think didn't know that?
No, I mean some people out there listening. Some people listening and watching. Everyone don't know.
No, but I like the name dropping. He's right. I like the name dropping.
I like that. I was taping with Tyler.
Somebody might have been like, "Who?"
Tyler who? Yeah. So no, Coco, I want to throw some things out there at you. As Mike like to say, I say real quick, I want to get to know our guests a little deeper. So I throw little things just for you got to pick. So like catching dogs, and then you would tell me if you into catching dogs. But I'm gonna do end of the night for you. It's the end of the night. They're everybody's single, you get a free pass. It's 2 guys. Who's Coco taking in a hotel room with them with her cock ring? That's what I need to know. That might be calling.
Hey, Vivian, I'm finishing up an interview now, but I'm already on, okay, bye-bye. So, honey, that's that publicist, honey. Them publicists don't play. What you saying? So I'm money to answer her calls, okay?
You gotta answer that. So I'm gonna throw this picture out, and you're gonna have to pick. So it's gonna be 2 guys come on the screen. Hotel. Who you taking in a hotel room with you with your new cock ring? One night only. Have some fun with it. Let's go. First image. Trey Songz or Usher? Who is Coco Brown taking in a hotel room with her?
I'm gonna be real with you, Usher, because I feel like we can have a grown ass conversation afterwards.
Okay. All right.
No disrespect to Trey. He just seems young and one of them cats that try to be like a butthole after he finished. And then I'm gonna have to like hurt his feelings. Like, you ain't nobody. Like,
you ain't had a hit since 2000.
Here we go.
Next one.
Omari Hardwick and Michael B. Jordan. Look at her face.
Both.
No, you got to
pick have both, girl.
Threesome, please.
Coco, there's only one
if
cock
I would
ring.
Do a threesome, if I would do a threesome, put me in the middle, Jack. Put me in, Coach.
Coco, there's only one cock ring available. There's only one cock ring available. Go ahead, come on. This is good work, Jake. This is good work. I mean, not that I'm saying it's good. I'm just saying that the fact that I got Coco Brown actually thinking about it.
You know what? I love a man with a beard, so I'm gonna have to go with Amari.
Hefe.
I love a man. I think that's so sexy.
Look at Mike rubbing his beard. Mike rubbing.
Mike, are you crazy? You trying to mess up the whole black comedy world, dude? You know who Coco Brown with?
Here you go,
mad
Coco.
as hell when I get mad. Okay, go. You
Morris,
go.
Morris Chestnut.
Love Tay, but Morris all day.
Morris Chestnut all day.
Yeah, I love Tay because he was the man, and I still got a groove back. But Morris all day. Morris.
All right, I think this is my last one right here. My last one. You got to pick. Flavor Flav.
I'm kidding. Come on, Jay. What are you
doing? Yeah, he'll sing. He'll sing that little "Seal from a Rose" song for me. Seal all day. And you know his scars are from tribal warfare.
Yes.
Tribal warfare.
No, it's true. That's what the scars are.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why did y'all run that by me?
To me in Yoruba when we done. Like, Flavor? No, that's the day I would just jump off a bridge and let the Lord have.
Oh my God!
All right, and the very last one I'm gonna ask. So
I don't even want to watch this one.
No, it's no more pictures. No more. It's just it's the words one. So you only can have one kind of sex: nasty sex or making love. Nasty sex or making love. Which one?
I like the fact that she paused. I like the fact that this is why I'm attracted to Coco. She don't know when I booked her, when she came to South Jersey, she don't know how, like, there's a sexiness about her because it's not like she's all like, when she gets off stage, she's not aggressive. She's not aggressive. But then when she does that, she puts a smile on, she goes,
nasty sex or making love?
Nasty sex or making love, woman. Nasty sex.
God. Making love.
You sure?
I think in the end, making love.
You sure?
God, that's tough.
I don't think she's sure. I don't think she's sure.
I'm not.
Hold on, Coco.
I like a little bit of both. I like it both.
We all do. Let me put my voice on.
I had to go one way. If I had to go one way or another, if I had to go, give me 1 second. If I had to go one way or another,
it would be what? You hear my voice right now? It would be what? It ain't even squeaky.
God, I feel so bad. Okay, nasty sex. Okay. It's just something about that passion, that aggression, that I'm taking all of my frustrations out on you.
Yeah.
So that when I release, I feel light and weighty.
Are you a talker, Coco? Do you talk?
Now you up here going, okay, what does this mean? After nasty sex, you know exactly what
it means. Coco, are you a talker? Do you like to be talked to?
Yeah.
You do. Like, do you like the picture to be painted? Do you like to just be talked?
No. I don't want you telling me what you're about to do. No, surprise me.
What do you? Okay. What talk do you like? What talk do you like?
It's yours.
Like somebody taking you somewhere, like, listen, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Like we're.
I mean, tell me how good it is. Tell me how good it is. Tell me how you about to lose your mind up in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Coco. That's what I'm talking about.
Tell me you about to give me a little bit more. Just hype me up. But yeah.
And then cuddle afterwards, or do I need to just leave immediately?
I'm terrible. Dudes be wanting to cuddle, and I'd be like, all right, boo, and I roll over.
That's not bad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that.
I'm trying to get better at that. But when I'm ready to go to sleep, I just have to be in my sleeves.
Yeah, because whoever makes more money gets to go to sleep the way they want to. Like that's just what it is. Like after it's all over with, whoever makes more money, I'm like,
I don't know. Like dudes be wanting to cuddle, and I'll be like,
yep. Yeah.
Sweaty,
yeah.
and no.
That's beautiful. And you should dictate that, Coco. You deserve that. Whenever you get done, you deserve to be able to roll over and have your space and have your, don't share my pillow, dude. No, we're not sharing pillows. Just make sure you have your space, because until you're financially on my level, you can't share this.
You something. The dude who gets me to cuddle, like to spoon and all of that after sex, that's probably gonna be the man that I spend the rest of my life with.
If you lay your head on his chest after sex, you're over with, right?
Yeah. If the dude that gets me to sleep like that all night, yeah, you the one I'm gonna be with. You the one I might be in the back seat of your car talking about you ain't leaving me. What you mean you leaving?
You ain't going nowhere.
I'm so mad that she sounded so comfortable being in the back seat, just poking her head out. I'm so mad that she's
just coming up like, you trying to go somewhere?
Where we going?
Right. Who's she?
You tap your signal light to make a left, and she taps it to make a right. She's like, no, we're making a right. You coming back home.
Right.
Coco,
yeah.
I thank you so absolutely much. Like, I know your busy schedule. You got publicists calling you during the interview.
I know. I'm looking for this interview to start. It hasn't. I'm literally with 2 streaming platforms right now on here. It hasn't started yet, so I'm just having fun with y'all till it starts.
Coco, oh man. Well, we still got her. We still got her, Jay Black. If anybody has a question,
they haven't come on yet, so I'm gonna let my publicists know they haven't come on yet. So what can I do?
If any of y'all, your favorite movie, Mike. Coco, what?
Mike, ask her about the situation we had with Johnny Gill.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask y'all. I keep seeing this thing about Johnny. What just happened with Johnny?
Okay, Coco. I got over it, but since Cam wants to bring it up, so Coco, we were doing this thing where we were just calling people. We were just calling people on the phone that I had their numbers. So we called Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart didn't answer. Then Jay Black sent me Johnny Gill's number. We called a gang of people. Michael Blackson didn't answer. Nobody was answering. And then Jay Black called. I can't believe Cam brought this back up.
Oh my God.
Then Jay Black sent me Johnny Gill's number. So we called Johnny Gill. And he answered. So he answered. Obviously, he's in LA. So he answers the phone. And I start asking him questions. And Coco, I'm like, I'm Michael Shawn. I work with Jonesy in the Morning, Hot 97 comedian. I worked in Dallas. I do all this stuff. And he starts answering questions. I start asking him who his top 3 singers are. He's answering the questions, right? So I'm like, we got him on the phone. We might as well keep going. Well, Jay Black is telling me, go. Because he said, well, if you call so-and-so, I'll call back and we can do an interview tomorrow. All right, Coco. Go ahead. That's Johnny Gill. That's what Johnny Gill.
He's talking to Johnny now.
That's Johnny right there. He's
telling his version of it.
Okay. She put us on mute. No, it's all good. She put us on mute.
I don't know why you want to ask her this.
This is exactly why we should have stayed on the phone with Johnny, because we got to get there. Go ahead. She's done.
Why did y'all let him off the phone? Because he didn't answer. I just called him. He didn't answer, but I'm gonna call him again.
Coco.
He said he was going to do it tomorrow.
Can you say that again? Can you say that again?
I'm answering a question. He said, "Look, right now is not a good time. I'll come on the show tomorrow, though. Just send me the link." Yeah. So he said he'd come on tomorrow. You can clearly hear he was just woke up and groggy. So it's like, oh, cool. Let the man say he's going to come on tomorrow. Let him come on tomorrow. But Mike was saying no. In radio, we always keep going. If he's answering the questions, keep asking them. And the listeners wanted to know, would Coco Brown have continued the interview when a grown man said no, I'll do it tomorrow, or do you keep going with asking the questions?
Knowing me, I'd have been polite. I'd have been like, okay, baby, what time should I call you tomorrow? Okay, bye. I mean, that's knowing me.
So, Coco, what do you think the chances are of me have asking him 3 more questions or him calling tomorrow? What do you think the chances are that he's gonna really?
Did he hang up on you?
No, He claimed that we send him the link, but mind you, we called him at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. He answered questions. We're never gonna see Johnny Gill again.
Coco thinks we will.
Yo, Coco is.
I think I just would have. I'm literally up here managing 3 different interviews right now. Don't judge me.
See.
But honestly, you could have squeezed maybe 3 in, but I think I'd have been like, okay, babe, I'll call you tomorrow. You know, answer the phone, boy. All right, whatever. Just kept it moving.
Hold on, we're gonna let you go. The funniest part was that I said, Johnny Gill, you're like on the level of Luther. I know you never wanted to sing Candy Girl. And he was like, he laughed and was like he laughed like, yeah, I never wanted to sing Candy Girl.
No, because he sound crazy. Candy Girl.
Yeah.
It was very child molesтерous because like this grown ass man singing Candy Girl in the back, like he in the white van. No.
Coco, pick real quick. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. Cat Williams or Kevin Hart?
Why are you gonna do that to me?
You got to pick because you Coco. They said you answer everything.
I love Kevin as a businessman, but I love Cat's comedy.
Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock?
Damn.
Yeah, we asked all the comedians this.
Damn. I laugh more with Chris, but I think more with Dave.
Good answer.
Cedric the Entertainer or Steve Harvey?
Cedric.
Tracy Morgan or Mike Epps?
You know, I've never seen Tracy stand up, so I would have to say Mike because I've toured with him.
Wow, you never seen Tracy?
I've never seen Tracy stand up in my whole career.
Crazy. Okay, go ahead. Jay, one more.
Monique or Samore?
Damn, now see, that's tough. That's tough because I look up to both of them sisters. So I just worked with Samore and seeing her perform up close and personal, she's a freaking genius. That woman is a monster. Monique, I just love her brazenness, truth that she stands in. You know what I'm saying? She is just brazenly, boldly standing in her truth. But Samore on stage is a reckoning.
Go handle everything you're about to handle.
Honey. Let me go get this other money. Okay.
Go ahead, sweetheart. please. Every once in a while, I'm gonna say good morning. You ain't gonna answer it back. Every once in a while, I'm gonna text you good morning.
You know, I might be the woman you need. Get your life together. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. Coco got Mike all the way together. Okay.
Love you, Coco.
Thank you.
Coco Brown, y'all. Coco Brown.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.